Hello. If this is working, give me a minute to test that this is working. If this is not working, you're not seeing a darn thing or hearing a darn thing. I'm Randy. I'm going to be testing my games and logging them into that spreadsheet that is hopefully on the screen. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looks like YouTube's working. Now, to awkwardly go to Twitch. You have no idea how weird this setup is. If I move too much, everything's going to blow up. That appears to be working too. I'm just going to assume the sound is working. Probably hear it. Yep. Okay, that's pretty much all I need. Yeah. All right. So, I dug out all of my, well, as much as I could find. Hello, Psionic Hex. Good to see you again. I've dug out all of my physical games that I could find. I'm sure there are more hidden around. Like randomly, I think there's a Mickey Mouse game just sitting here. Wasn't aware of that, but it's sitting there. But that's not what we're testing today. We're testing PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games. I have a PlayStation 3 right there. There's a game right in it. You can see, hopefully, everything is, you can got the CRT cam. You got, I don't know what direction I need to be pointing in to get there. It's just the direct feed. And we're going to test this game. There's a game already in it. Spoilers, I already tested this one, so I know it works. But I'm going to do it anyway, just so we have a comprehensive list of games that I have tested. I don't hear it. I should hear it, and I don't. And I think I know why. Do I know why? No, I don't. Ooh. Doesn't really matter, because if I can see it, it works. But ideally, I'm hearing the PlayStation version of Doom. However, I hear nothing. The stream works. The sound from the PlayStation is not currently working. It was working literally before I walked over here, which means I don't think the stream, starting the stream would, hang on. Maybe something got unplugged. There is going to be a Resident Evil showcase. Interesting. Nothing got unplugged. Oh, I was hoping not have to get up, but I'm getting up. Oh, so there's something going on with the capture card now, which would explain that part. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I think you can. Oh. Everything is all over the place. Resident Evil Showcase. That's interesting. Oh my God. All right. Something got funky. think when you test right beforehand that everything's gonna work when you turn it on, but no. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. First rule of anything is to turn something on and turn it... No. Turn it off and then turn it back on. Where did I put my mouse? Poopy! Alright. Mouse and keyboard reacquired. Should probably put the mouse and keyboard on the tray that's sitting right next to me. That might block the computer. Hopefully it doesn't. No. Maybe see it a little bit. Not a big deal. Alright, Doom for the PlayStation. It appears to be working. Hurt me plenty. What is this? No! Crap. I thought I was selecting it. Instead, I started the game. I'm not in view. Alright, I'm in view enough now. This is very close. Well, we're just trying to test it out anyway, so. Oh yeah, tank controls for Doom. Alright, so the rule is I need to see gameplay to know that it works. I have seen gameplay, but because it's Doom, I need to kill something. Don't know what button opens. There it is. And since he's right there... Okay, I could play Doom all day. I'm not going to. Doom works. So that means... Alright. First thing we should do... sheet 1. Rename. PS1. Title. Doom. Is working. This. Watch as I create a spreadsheet from memory. Okay. Format, theme, sounds good. No, God, no. Data, maybe? Alternating colors, there we go. Green is, I like green. There's green right there. Sounds good to me. That's not a dark enough green. That's too not green. Alright, as close as we're gonna get. Happy New Year to Tapeworm. Doom is working. Now how do I make a checkbox? Yeah. Insert. Checkbox. Boo! No! Alright, I'll just get it out of there. Get it out of there. And go. Is working. We got bold that son of a gun. And am I missing the formatting? Center is working. Kablamo. Doom. Miss Yana, it has been a while. I apologize. I don't deserve you to be here, or anyone else for that matter. Now I have to reach up about 6 miles off the ground. Hopefully I hit the eject button. No. Feel it around. Oh! That. No? Okay, I guess I'm standing up. Oh! The eject button is doing nothing. Maybe it's because the game is live. Hey, there it goes. All right, one down. Several hundred to go. Doom, PlayStation, works. Here's my childhood CD case. The door is broken, but it's like this little drawer. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. It's like this little drawer. And the CDs / games are in here. If you want to know when this took place, here's Nirvana Unplugged. So it's about as 90s as it can get. Come as you are, as I say. Okay. Next game on the list. Because it's the first one there. Oh man, I would love for this to go in without me having to stand up. Oh yeah. Let's see it. Every game that does not work needs a run through one of those CD repair kits. I absolutely had one of those. And I'm sure some of these are victim to them. The rule that I said will be undone very soon. Why? Because there are no fewer than 3 light gun games in here, and I do not have a light gun. So I will not see gameplay on everything. However, I will do my darndest. SmackDown 2, Know Your Role. Professional wrestling. The hottest in entertainment. THQ, you remember those guys? They're still around, sort of.
This is proof. Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
You heard it there. It's proof. That screen was proof that anything can happen. Just need to see gameplay. And this is going to take a long time because PlayStation games take forever to load. There's McFoley. Get a little bit closer so I don't have to keep leaning forward. Whoop! Whoop! Man. Rick and I streamed this game like a year ago. So, whatever. No manager. Whoever the first people are to select The Rock versus The Undertaker. Love it. I don't care. Just start the match, gosh darn it. That is loud, it's hot. I should probably turn it down just a smidgen. Some Kurt Angle for you. You can tell his signature's right there. So, absolutely Kurt Angle. Definitive. Probably not loud enough anymore. There's The Rock, world champion apparently. Rinku's here. Hello, Rinku. We're about to... I hope we don't get taken down for this live-action professional wrestling that we're watching.
Are you scared?
Oh, do they have the song? No. Couldn't get the license. I don't know which one he had at this time. It was either Kid Rock or Limp Bizkit. Apparently they were too stingy. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is punch The Undertaker, and then we're going to be done. That's all I got to do. Two. SmackDown 2. Oh, die! Alright, that's it. SmackDown. I believe it has an exclamation point in it, but we're not going to worry too much about that right now. B is here. All the boys are back in town. Thanks for stopping by, Yeti. You did it, man. You did it. You did it, man. Smack. Nope, that's Damac. Damac is somebody else. Smack down. Probably an exclamation point. To colon. Know your role. Yes. False. What? Can't I just check the box without having it? There we go. I really didn't want to grab the mouse. Done. This is going to take forever. Okay, it came out that time. So I don't have to get up. Smackdown 2, well done. All right. From a little-known company called Squaresoft. Everyone's excited to see what this is. It's a Square game, which means everybody has to love it. Everyone's excited for a Squaresoft game. Oh man. Squaresoft, responsible for the second most successful PlayStation game ever made. What could we possibly have? It's probably some kind of RPG. Everybody loves it. Maybe I'm playing my hand a little too much by saying it the way that I am. But I know everyone is going to be excited for the game everyone knows and loves. PlayStations take too long to load for me to set up a joke like this. Loading. 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 Squaresoft, I told you, I wasn't lying. I've said nothing about it. Oh, yep. Dream Factory. Also partially responsible for this, I guess. That's right. It's your favorite and mine. Oh, yeah. Tobal number 1. Everyone's favorite PlayStation game from Squaresoft. There has been no other game better than this. The quest mode is actually really cool. I don't remember how to play this game. 60 frames a second, though. Holy moly. Look at that. Heck yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. This game rules. Welcome to the practice level. Watch out for clues on the wall. That is ambitious. All right, well, I have seen gameplay, and man, this is awesome. This runs so good. Elevator down. And this is a pretty cool tutorial for... Oh, man. Am I into this a lot? What is that? How to eat... wait, it didn't say R1 and then plus... No. No. What did that say? How to eat. Isn't that exactly what I did? Alright, life up! Alright, back up, back up, back up, back up. R1. R1 plus square. So they didn't say how to pick up, unless I missed that sign somewhere. R1 plus triangle. Alright. The potions have... Is this a roguelike? Life full. Okay. Oh. Alright, so the problem is that when you run, like, it takes an eternity to stop. Like, he has fighting game controls. Yeah. Potion effects change after each play. This is a roguelike. Oh, man. I just want to fight something. Alright, we're gonna... I didn't see what that said, though. What did that say? Potions can be thrown at the enemy. What if I want to drink... Oh, okay, I know what it is. That's cool. Die! Oh, jeez. Okay. Elevator down. Yeah, turn around now. Whoa! This is how I was taught how to watch television. Yeah! Okay. Yeah! Okay. Hoo-yah! Alright. Attack. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure this goes into like boss fights where you do a one-on-one fight, which is what I want before I leave, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Life up. There's an item shop. Oh my god! No wonder I had this game. Beware of traps. Okay. Beware of traps. Give me that. Alright, here it is. Man, this game, all sorts of rules. We've seen enough. Dang. Alright. Toe ball. No one. Does it work? The answer is yes. Holy crap, that game's awesome. Yes. Diminishing hollow the Pawazoo. I will give you my credit card momentarily. Hang on. So long as you just... All right. I'm not sure what logo this is going to say or else I'd make a joke, so I'm not going to do it. Thanks, B. Okay. Hi, Mom. Everything, don't, without explicitly saying what happened, everything went okay yesterday? Oh, the bots are getting gnarly. Let's see what logo pops up here, because I know who's at least partially responsible for this game. And if I said, oh, this company, everyone would be like, oh, what? I love this game. Go on, tell me. That's just interplay. That means nothing. Okay, we know interplay. I don't think the company at hand was responsible for this port. This is Beam. Beam Software. I got nothing. Norse by Northwest. There it is. This is the sequel, the PlayStation port to the sequel to Lost Vikings. Lost Vikings, of course, a Blizzard Entertainment game. We're going to skip all that because I want to see if I can just get to gameplay.
Hey, where are we?
The sign said do not touch.
Wow.
Not donuts.
What's a donut?
I think I smell something brewing over there. Does that gut of yours ever quit?
This is definitely not our ship. It's time to find.
All right, skip. Whoa, what'd that say? Boom.
Press O to talk to people or read hints.
That's just Jim Cummings right there.
We're looking for the big shiny metal.
Oh yeah. What is that? I've never been this close to this game before. Alright, well, before I get taken down, we've seen enough. This game's also very good. Alright. Back to the keyboard. Norse by Northwest. Parentheticals. The Lost Vikings 2. I'm gonna do some of that. Is working. Ugh. Music's still going. Impressive. Never heard of this one. But it is a Konami game. Konami, of course, responsible for games such as Castlevania, Contra, Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill. Wonderful, wonderful games. Presumably this game, just as wonderful. It's not Metal Gear. Did I break it? I may have broken it. Maybe I should quit the game before I eject the disc. Didn't seem to like that very much. Go ahead and turn off. This thing's running hot. It has done just about nothing. But it's running real smoky. Sure. Well, it's Silent Hill 1. Yep, that's what this is. You're gonna have to, if you want. I used to have Silent Hill 1. I don't know where it is anymore. I may not have it anymore. I just straight up don't have it anymore. I don't know. It has been gone for a long time. All of the good games seems to be missing, which probably means that I traded them or borrowed them or something like that. Because that's what you did in the 90s. And when you're a child, you don't think too much about, like, oh, these are going to matter someday. I mean, I'll just type in the name of this, well, to get it ready, just in case it does work. Not familiar with it, but Tobal number 1 is really good. Project Overkill sounds pretty awesome. I mean, there's blood on that text, and since it's 19 whatever I've decided it is, start mission. Nice sun glare on the screen. I would try to fix that, but that's not that. This is authentic. This is how we played games. All right. Yep, perfectly fine. And naturally, if I hit circle, it's gonna. Yeah, that's right. No. Just shoot the guy in front of you. controls are so bad. I can't really explain to you just how bad it is. This is a terrible game. I can't joke about it anymore, and I can't allow this to happen anymore. It works. We're done. God almighty, it makes me so mad. So bad. All right. Project Overkill. Get back to the menu before I go crazy. Feel around. It's a capacitive touch, which means that it's not a button. I just kind of have to feel around until it works. This is not exciting at all, and I'm not even going to pretend like it is. This is a Need for Speed game. Very, very quickly, just going to see if it works, and then move on. I don't even know why I have it. Kind of seems like I broke the PlayStation again. Uh-oh. Is my PS3 dying right as I started this endeavor? I mean, eject still works. Just the menu's not working. Well, this is going to take a really long time if I keep having to turn the thing off and back on. Underwater Turok tells me that the PS3 is dying. No! Man. Gonna need to have it fixed. It can be fixed, right? You can send it off and pay thousands of dollars to get a PS3 fixed, right? Right? I was gonna Google it, but I forgot that the spreadsheet's on there. This is Need for Speed, eventually Need for Speed, maybe high stakes. Couldn't even tell you what is the key differentiator for this one. Not only is it dying, it could be perhaps dead as of the start of this stream. Just die live on air. System was not turned off properly. I mean, sure it was. I don't agree with you. System will restart. Check the file system, restore it if it's corrupted, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Go ahead and restart it. Okay. Project Overkill may have just killed my PlayStation 3. Man. Fat PS3. Because I don't remember what the model number is. Hard lock. Failing hard drive overheating or firmware corruption. To resolve this, perform a hard reset by holding the power button for 30 seconds until it turns off. Then attempt to boot into safe mode to restore the file system. Well, I think that's exactly what just happened. So, all right. If the PS3 is in fact dead, perhaps we should hold some kind of I need to figure out how to fix it. I have to figure that out. Because these things are quite valuable. Because very few things play all of these games at the same time. In fact, nothing except this plays PS1, 2, and 3. It doesn't exist otherwise. Yeah, PS3 was always a buggy one, not unlike how The Grinch is a mean one. One player, test drive. Just keep hitting X and see what happens. The cross button. If you're nasty. Don't care what car. Apparently it's the Mercedes SLK 230 or perhaps 5LK 230. Couldn't really tell. And that's the car. We're loading now. Loading. We are 5 games in. This is game number 6. We've been going for 35 minutes. We are on pace to do this by the end of my life. But not much sooner than that. Cost of Freedom, the experiment. This looks great! Alright, I'm not too worried about driving. I want to switch the camera. Camera. There it is. Oh, this has analog control. This looks amazing. I know it looks better for me because I'm on a CRT, but I don't know. I like the way this looks a lot. Anyway, that works. Unlike my PS3, Need for Speed High Stakes works. Quit. Yes. Check that box. Please get back to the menu. Okay, good. That's a good start. Okay, still moving, still grooving. Good. All right, we've reached the first game that I will not be able to test in its totality because I don't even think it'll let me start the campaign. But we're going to see what happens. I don't even think I can, I almost certainly cannot plug in the thing that is required for this. Okay, still working. There's the game. Good start, good start. Now loading. It's probably going to say, like, please insert your butt. I don't know, maybe this game's got controller support.
There's been a kidnapping.
Okay. Time crisis. Shoot box to select A or B to cancel. Okay, I'll shoot that. All right. Well, I'm kind of seeing gameplay at least.
Action!
Action!
Get him!
Man, I want to play this now. All right, well, it works. Back to the menu. Please get back to the menu. You got this, yeah? Okay, so move around. Huh. Okay. This one might actually have controller support. I don't know. All right, PS3 seems to be feeling a little better. I don't think it's running as hot. I love how I have all these older systems that were made in the 80s and 90s, and they would just work if I turned them on. I mean, I usually play the... I mean, I don't have the... I mean, I don't know. Now would not be the best time to be spending money. Hello, Vroni17. Welcome. We are about to play everyone's favorite game, except we won't be able to play it likely. Which, of course, is Prologue. That's not what this is called. This is called... This is called... Maybe the... No.
Crypt Killer.
He said it better than I could. This might actually have controller support. I don't care. Key config. Oh, it does! Okay. Aspect... and you're not seeing that, but I'm seeing it. It's cut off up here. Don't know why. Oh man, that's awful. Does this have analog mode? I don't think it does. No. It does not. We're going to Pterodactyl Land or whatever. Oh, I didn't put Time Crisis into the thing. No, these are all my old games. I'm seeing if they work, is what's going on. Because they're old and I didn't take care of them when I was a child. Because who did?
Do not be surprised. I am Yanoza. This...
Okay, don't care. You frightened me. Go ahead. Waiting for you. Come on. Man, that's bad. Where's my gun? There it is. Oh. What is the shoot button? There it is.
Be careful.
Oh, this is unplayable. This is bad. But one thing I will say about it. Is this a Konami game? Anyway, that works. So one thing we got to do, because I forgot to do it last time. Where's my keyboard? We've got high hopes. And also, Time Crisis works. Crypt. I think it was Crypt Killer, all one word, which is dumb. Works. PS3 does not. We lost it again. Lost it again. Yes, sir. Very, very dead. Well, it was a fun experiment. We'll keep doing it for the rest of the day, but clearly I cannot do this again until this either gets fixed or I find other hardware. If I get a PS2, this will solve all the problems. So I'm not too concerned about PS3. I can get a PS3 on the cheap somewhere else. I was hoping to just use this for the retro. Because who cares about playing PS3 on this thing? Ow. That hurt my knuckles. Come on out, Crypt Killer. That is all one word, and it is... No, it's not all one word. I don't know, it depends. That menu had it on. Okay. Well, we already had ourselves a time crisis. Perhaps we knock out another crisis. Come on. Oh, that's PlayStation Network. That ain't gonna do it right there. Okay. Time crisis. Crypt Killer. It would have been nice if I just followed it up with the next crisis. There can only be so many crises. Crises? Crises. Ask me anything. Boy, it didn't take long to figure out what this was. Explicit violence and gore. We're very explicit about it. There's no room for interpretation. This is violence and gore. Violence and gore. I don't think I'm going to see gameplay because I don't know if you can skip stuff. Oh, you can skip that. That's good. It's a good start. Skip that. Cannot skip this, as I suspect.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
I streamed the entirety of the PC version of this game. That was fun. Except for the part where I hated it. This might be the biggest disappointment in my life. That's probably an exaggeration, but I remember going into it thinking, I remember loving Dino Crisis. And then I didn't. I very much didn't. It's a shame. That's gameplay enough, right? Those are models. Doing stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait.
Okay, let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility.
I don't know if I would make backyard all one word in that context.
I should have access to all the security systems from there.
It's not backyard, it's the backyard, the space yard of the facility. Backyard is something of the backyard. Alright, well, we got gameplay. It works. Blam. Come on, PS3, get back to the menu. You got this. Yes! Victory! Oh man, the hits keep on coming. Get in the hole. Here we go. From one strong female protagonist to another. Yes, you heard right. The PlayStation was woke. It was woke all along. Wait, what? There's a demo of the last Revelation. Well, clearly I have to test both. I'm not going to do that. Why do I have Tomb Raider 3? I don't even remember playing it. Someone tell me why I have Tomb Raider 3. Can someone tell me why all of the stuff keeps getting cut off up there? I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. What'd that say? Alright, well, we can go to Laura's home first. Well, thanks for trying, Psionic Hex. I appreciate it.
Welcome back to my humble abode. Feel free to take a look around.
Yeah, I thought maybe. But we'll see. Alright, can I kill Lara Croft before... Whoops. Wow, that is pitch black.
Press and hold the look button.
I know how to play Tomb Raider. Okay, done. Yes, I believe that is how it works. You like one game in the series, I think you're required by law to like the others. I did like the original Star Trek. Let us see if there's some kind of ratio resolution nonsense going on. Well, that I'm not using HDMI, so that's not doing anything. Theme settings was not what I wanted to press. System settings, maybe? I know there's a display thing. Right there. There you are. Well, that's the right resolution. It's not that. It's not that. It's definitely that. So it doesn't support those. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well. Don't know. Doesn't matter. Tomb Raider 3 works. All right. It's time. So far, with the exception of Project Overkill, I guess, this game, or this stream has been relatively family friendly, but that ends now. Put your kids to bed. Oh. Hello, dear. You should be working. Someone's got to make the money. By the way, you can go to my ko-fi/readyfluhardy if you want to pay me for no reason. Nightmare creatures. No comment. Gotta see gameplay. Gotta see it. Gotta get to the menu first. Nadia. Ignatius is a great name. I loved this game at the time. But I was also a child and thought anything with blood in it was cool. Except Project Overkill. Never liked those. Yep, take controls as we would expect. Well, just shot that thing. It's a strafe. Okay. Jump. Kick. Oh. Oh. Eh. Eh. Yeah, take it. That's some good music, though. Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna die. Dude! Can I heal or something? Surely I can. Oh, there's a map! Strike. Hard strike. Kick. Hard kick. Alright. Remember when triangle was cancel? Or back or whatever? This game might be too dark for me to play right now. And not, like, thematically, but for, like, logistically. Really hard for me to see. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. I feel like the controls didn't specify, like, item and stuff. Oh, use item R2. Okay. And what's that thing do? That healed me, I think? How do I change items? Alright, I assume that's like, if I have more items, I can swap it. Anyway. That works. Nightmare Creatures. Nightmare Creatures. That game did not feel good. And I'm usually pretty tolerant of that. That didn't feel good. I remember liking that a lot, though. Come on. Yeah! Back to the menu. Yep, apparently we're in the M-rated block. It's about to get rough in here. Make sure you flag it so you're not exposing it to people that don't want to see it. Give me that game. All right, we're at 11 games for about an hour. That's not a good ratio. It's gonna be about 2 minutes a game. No, that's not math. That's wrong. That's very wrong. It's 5 minutes a game. No. Yeah, 5 minutes a game, roughly. Blade! I also remember liking this game. I also think it's very similar to Nightmare Creatures, actually. No, I don't care about that. Why don't I have a memory card? I probably got to set one up or something. Doesn't matter. I don't need it right now. Doesn't matter. Can I skip that? Yeah, I can. Proceed with caution is the tutorial. A stamina meter? Okay. Can't see. Can't see. Hold R2. I don't see any enemies, though. So dark. I mean, it doesn't help that there's beautiful reflection of my window right there, but... There's something. Time to die. Pedestrian, I guess. Okay. Why? Blade's dead. Blade also works. Alright, that game might also suck. Let's ruin everything I believe. Alright, what's next? Oh, well, here's another game we probably won't be able to play. Unless it has controller support. I don't know why those police officers in Blade were trying to kill me when I am the law. I wish I had an audience of like several 100,000 people and then maybe someone would have gotten what I just did. Someone would understand why I just said what I did. But instead, I don't even know how many people were watching, doesn't matter. But the people that are watching clearly did not get it. And they won't, nor should they. Because why would they? The name of the game is right there. Judge Dredd. That's pretty dumb. Hit the streets. That's cool. I like it that it says that. It's not play or start or new game or whatever. It's hit the streets. There's law to do. I think this says FMV. We're not going to see it because it's just going to keep loading. But
I am the law.
yeah, see?
How many hostages do I have to kill before you satisfy my demands? I want Dredd.
Here, Dredd.
If I see any other judges,
You won't believe what happens next.
We need more time.
come on. If I dropped a candy wrapper, he'd be here now.
So good.
Come on in. Take me down, slime.
He's already put 17 judges out of action.
He's overrun the place.
Dredd. Say hello to Mr. Mayor. He's next. You got 5 minutes.
This is not bad.
Remember, I got enough firepower to take out 50 blocks.
We're working on his identity, sir. Nothing yet.
Dredd?
Face is familiar. Can't give it a name.
Trying to remember. On your way there.
All right, we'll skip that, hopefully. But that was not terrible. That should have been embarrassing, and it wasn't. It's kind of embarrassing that it's not that embarrassing. All right. What is the reload button? I mean, this is a lot more playable than Crypt Killer was. This reticle actually feels somewhat responsive. Oh, that was an innocent person. You can tell because he was in yellow. Yellow is the most innocent color. I'm dying. I'm dying hard. Yeah, they did not adjust the difficulty on these light gun games based on what input you were using, which makes sense, but that it was too, yeah, pretty much impossible. The last PlayStation 1 game we have, for the time being, because I don't know if there's any more hidden around somewhere, is in my hand. And now it's in the PlayStation. The most beloved entry in one of the most beloved franchises in history, especially of this era. It's the one everyone plays, the one everyone loves. It's the one everyone goes back to. I know, Psionic X, I really got to stop teeing that up for you. It's not Resident It's not Resident Evil. It's not Final Fantasy. It's not anything anyone would want to see. And I feel bad that I keep... the sarcasm isn't coming through. While that loads up, it just worked. I don't hear this game. Crash Bash specifically, and I think it's probably because of the upscaler again. So let's... Apparently the batteries in the remote to the upscaler are dying. Everything's going great. I think it made a noise. Yep. All right. All right, well, we have seen gameplay. In theory, that should check the box. But just for poops and giggles, let's see if we can't get the thing moving with our own fingers. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Pick up and throw crates at your opponents. Win by being the last standing or having the most health when time runs out. Pick up crates, kick crates, jump. Got it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Die, monkey! Or king, or whatever that is. Ouch. This does not feel good either. I also feel like I'm at a disadvantage. Did you see the size of those things? Die! Wait, I guess I only have to avoid it. I don't have to... Ow! No! Alright, I need to run. Just let them fight. Let them fight! Alright, well, it's just you and me now. Yeah! Yes! Fatality? That was a weird announcement. Alright, cool. All of the PlayStation 1 games I could find work. Inferior? What are you talking about? It's the best one. It says it right there in the title. It's a bash. No one says bash for bad things. Like, I remember once I got bashed in the face, and that was fun. Alright, so the next game in my vicinity is a PlayStation 2 game, so we have to make a new tab. I also got to pee really bad, which sucks, because I don't think I can get out of this room very easily. Alright, I'm going to try, though. Hold that thought. Be right back. Ugh. Oh. Of course I had time to wash my hands. What are you saying? All right. PlayStation 1 temporarily done. And now, let's add a new tab. Probably duplicate that son of a gun. Make sure I'm on the PS2 tab. Nope. Okie dokie. The PS2 boxes were not garbage, so these actually have, and keep in mind, I came into a lot of PS2 games that I did not much later in life. These were not my childhood games. Some of these might be. There might be some in here. This one definitely is. Oh, that's a good game. Dang. Okay. Alright, well, I don't actually see that many PS2 games in there. This. Alright. I know I have more PS2 games in this. Including ones I like. I'm not sure where they are. While that loads up, I'm going to dig through this bag. All PS3 games. What the heck? There's Sega Genesis games in here randomly. NES games. There's another bag over there. There's a couple bags over there. Let me go check those. Controller. Yes, wait, it's disconnected. What are you talking about? Ubisoft. Oh, I see another PS1 game. So I guess I lied. What is even going on? What did I do? Alright, I guess stuff's coming out of the thing here. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent for the PlayStation 2. Good to see you, Mashana. Thank you for stopping by again. I'll see you again soon, I hope. We'll catch up. I mean, there's no way the PS2 games don't work. What is this? Alright, I'm clearly gonna have to dig through these even more, because I'm running into stuff that I did not expect to see. Including a Hey Arnold keychain. I don't know why. What the heck is this? And Dungeons and Dragons dice for some reason. Man, I really must have just gotten desperate. There's another bag. Oh, here are the PS2 games. Now we're talking. Okay. So I was not lying about the PS2 games having more than I thought. I was lying about the PS1 game because I found one more. I know there's got to be more though somewhere. I'm gonna have to dig through these suckers. There's a good game. There's a good game. There's a good game. Don't even know what that game is. That's not a good game. Oh. No way! Several no ways. Okay. That's gonna be fun. I don't see a world where these PS2 games don't work. So maybe you got a glimpse of what else is coming. But we can try it. But PS2 games are inside of a box. Co-op? Or sorry, that said coupe. Must be something else. This is an Xbox 360 game, so this is going to run like absolute trash. I suspect. Am I off screen again? There's my face. Yep, sure am. How the heck did that? Yeah. There we go. Solo. So we went from one menu to another menu. Except, yes, I don't care. I just want to get on with it. New game. Whatever. Let me skip, let me skip, let me skip, 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 let me skip, let me skip, let me skip. Yay. Oh boy. Why don't you just give me a tutorial so I don't have to remember that? Man, even the load times on the PS2, what are you doing? That looks terrible. Oh!
Good news, folks. I've got some crates here. They're reinforced. It looks like Kadir.
That's like 10 frames a second.
Roger that. I'm sending the recovery team to your location right away.
So we babysit the package till they get here.
Negative. Those crates might have nothing we need. Leave them for the recovery team and proceed inside.
Don't worry. That's a good sound, though. How do I shoot this guy?
Sam, what are you doing? Firing on a fellow agent is inexcusable. This mission is over.
I won! Alright, well that works. I will never play that. Not that version, anyway. It is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell : Agent, and that works. Alright, we did one for you, now it's time to do one for Daddy. And by you, I mean the gods, because I just grabbed one at random. Spoiler alert, a surprising amount of Tom Clancy games in this pile. In that there's at least one, but there's also more than one. It's crazy. What do we have here? A frozen PlayStation. Well, we got a good run there. Wait, no. Ho! It figured it out. Good job, PlayStation. Thank you. That's the PlayStation talking back. Once again, I don't hear it. That's not good. I think the controller's dying. Is that what's going on? No. I mean, yes, possibly. Straight up the name of the game once again on that menu. So, once again, name of the game. Good games are good, and this is one of them. All right, let's skip that. Can I skip it? No, but that's cool. She can pause during a cutscene, I guess.
Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me.
Can I not? Is there really no way to skip?
To be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
Oh, well, we're going to have to change the way that camera works. Or perhaps not. Is there no way to invert the camera? Speakers, music, tip, tip, tip. I guess not. Alright, well, that's going to take some getting used to.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about
I just want to cling on to the thing and then we can move on. I also don't know how to spell the name of this game, so unfortunately I have the box right there so I can just look at it.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras.
Hold it down? I thought I just had to press it. Yeah, no, I do have to hold it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yes. That's what I needed. That's all I needed. Alright, that game's awesome. Put that on the list for later. That, of course, is... While the... You know what? Before I put that on the spreadsheet, let's get the other game cooking. Why don't we just do games for Daddy for a minute? Because that was fun. Putting on a game I like. That helps. Morale. Ugh. Oh, look at that. The instruction manual's the Thievius Raccoonus. That's cool. Alright. Perhaps we do one I streamed already. Because why not? But it's also a good game. And I can confirm it's a good game because I've recently played. And this keeps turning off, which makes me think the battery is dying. Which means... battery's dying. Nope. Nope. It's going to be a cord in the middle of the screen, but that's what you got to do. Yeah. Also, quite the game. Can I just skip everything? Was this 60 frames a second? Part of me thinks it was. It is. That's great.
If our princess is at the keep, there are two ways to get there. The western path, or the northern passage.
Kaede, I'll go north. You follow them through the other way.
Understand.
Understand is not a sentence you should say. It makes very little sense. Alright. Oh man, this game doesn't take long to get going, does it? I wouldn't know, but that game works. So, I also didn't put the other game in. Gosh! Darn it. So now I've got 2 games to put in while I'm loading up the next one. What time is it? I gotta think about getting going here soon. We'll probably take a break from cataloging. And maybe play a game next time. Still got Legend of Dragoon, which, you know, whatever. At this point, I'm committed. I got to finish it. Alright, what next? Man, this game sucks. This game sucks so bad. Oh, it's so bad. I remember being excited about it for some reason, and then getting it, and even back then, I'm like, oh, this is not good. It's not good. So we got, well, so Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, I think is how you spell it. Yeah, pretty sure. Then we got Onimusha, Warlords. Both those work. However, we had a good run. PlayStation is cooked. I remember back when PS3 was like a main console, you could go to like a computer store and have them fix it because they'd have to go and solder and stuff like that. And it was not cheap, but at least they could do it. I'm not sure how readily available that thing is today. Is there not a game in here? Did we find the first game that didn't work? I mean, based on what I'm looking at, there's really no reason it shouldn't. Unless the PlayStation is ultra dead and it's just not reading PS2 games anymore. Oh, there we go. There it is. This is a very bad game. Very, very not ideal, bad. I don't like saying games are bad, but I'm not saying that people didn't work hard on it. I'm not saying that people didn't have good intentions or that the people that worked on it were bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying the result is not that great. Less, I don't think they got it. Talk show mode. I don't know what that means, but do I know any of these people? Like, literally, have I met any of these people? Are these real people, I guess I should ask. Oh, M-Dog20. I know who that is. I've met M-Dog20. So, there's that. Versus, sure, all, whatever. Backyard. This is backyard wrestling, after all. There's my Ko-Fi page. I wish I could ask to not, but it would be a big help if you'd go there and consider contributing to the cause. The Son of Havoc in this? Oh yeah, never mind. That's M-Dog20.
I'll rip your face off, brother!
Oh god, was that actually his voice? I assume it would be, right? Oh! Remember when games just didn't, like, give you a chance? There's just a pedigree. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. This is truly tremendously bad. It runs real good though. Yeah. Sit. I can't do it anymore. It works. Oh man, that was not good. Backyard wrestling. Is "Don't Try This at Home" a part of the title? Is that legit? I don't know where I put the box. It is literally called Backyard Wrestling. Don't try this at home. Try this at home. Not a good game. We're not going to play that ever again. Wreck. Yeah, I mean, some of the discs we've encountered, we've used, but some of them we haven't. And I just wanted to make sure since the last time I've used them, they work. This is a game that's on the list, so as in like something I kind of want to play very soon. And it has 2 discs, so we're probably not going to test both discs. The only reason I'm testing any of these at this point is just for formality's sake, because it makes me talk about them for a second. I don't need to test the PS2 games because they're going to work. There's really no reason why they wouldn't work. But it's a fun experiment. Next time we probably won't test the PS2 games. If I find more PS1 games, we'll test them. I will just manually add. In fact, we could go rapid fire and just start adding them to the list and say that they work, because there's no way they don't. This game, all sorts of rules. Is it actually on camera right now? No, good. So I almost just ruined the surprise. It's not really a surprise because I don't think people know this game very well, but this game's awesome. Shadow Hearts 2. That's not what it says on the box. It's actually Shadow Hearts Covenant. Which is great. And it works. Probably. There's no way it doesn't. Bring. It's actually a game I want to play again because I loved it. And you can pause cutscenes and skip them.
That's as much as I can remember.
Good. Good to know. I want to get to some gameplay, that's all. Just want to see some gameplay. Just want to see that gameplay. Just want to be able to move around the screen with my digital avatar. Just want to see it. Yep, got it. Got it. Holy moly, this is a story game, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a save point if I've ever seen one. This has got to be gameplay now. I think this has random battles. Oh, yeah. Well, very, very soon. Skip it for now. Boobs! Sorry, I'm from my language. I love how the basic attack on the first enemy knocks you 12 feet in the air. Oh, I can do better than that. Alright, that's it. Game works. Don't know why it wouldn't, but it works. Alright, let's go rapid fire for a little while. That was Shadow. Hearts. Covenant. I'll put in parentheses Roman numeral 2. And I should probably put a Booah! Shadow Hearts, Covenant, parentheses 2. Works. Alright. There's one game that I need to actually test because it's a PS1 game and I found it. And I'm not going to make it a surprise anymore because we're starting to wrap up. I got to leave here shortly. But this was a fun experiment. This is Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. I don't know why I have this, or Tomb Raider 3 for that matter, but I do. So, man, my PS3 controller is a struggling. It's a struggling. It read it very, very quickly, very easily. While that's loading up, let's rapid fire this son of a gun. And make sure the disc is in there and not broken in half. Disc is in there, not broken in half. SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie. Probably works. All right. SOCOM 3 U.S. Navy SEALs. It's not really a good spot to do that without the blasted light. SOCOM, all caps, SOCOM 3 U.S. Navy SEALs, I believe is that how you spell SEALs? Isn't SEAL all caps? Yes. Probably works. No, I didn't. Does it look good? This is the first one that didn't have the rotating menu thing. Interesting. I mean, there's, you know, you get a hot enough chick, dye the hair the certain color and put the thing on her and give her guns like you. Is that teenage Lara Croft? Wow. One step. I've never seen a series of games with so identical everything. Those are just the controls for Tomb Raider. Okay. That works. Back to PS1. Where's my mouse? My mouse might be buried under a bunch of games. Yeah, almost certainly. Almost certainly. Yeah. Can I change tabs on Google Docs, Google Sheets, whatever, without a mouse? Is that a thing? Can you do that? Can I get down there? Change tabs, huh? Actually, well, all right. Let's just rapid fire for a while. I'll have to remember to put, once the stream is over, I'll put that on there. SOCOM. I'm not even going to hold up the box. Star Wars, The Force Unleashed. Is it in the box? That game sucks even in the good version, so I can't imagine that's very good. Although, this might be a completely different game. It is in the box, so that probably works. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh. That's something to put on the list. Resident Evil Outbreak. File number 2. Probably works. Something to look into. Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. Probably works if it's in the box, which it is. And there's Jean Renault. Oh man. Some kind of animal got a hold of this. This case is messed up, but the game is in it and it's pristine. So that works. Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny. Bam. Mercenaries 2 World in Flames. Mercenaries 2 World in Flames. Probably works if it's in the box. It is. No instruction manual. Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo. Is it Ruminovo? No. 3 A spec. I don't know what A spec means, but it's probably a game that works and it's in there. Destroy all humans. Exclamation point 2 probably works if it's in there, which it is. Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves probably works. Also the name of the Dungeons and Dragons movie Rick and I just watched. Oh baby. That probably works. It's in there. Okay, this is making me sick. Let's do 5 more. Sly 2, A Band of Thieves. What the heck is this? Some kind of poster? That's cool. Sly 2, Band of Thieves was in there, so it probably works. Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. I have no idea how I ended up with this, but I like this game a lot. And it's in there. Breath of Fire Dragon Dragon Quarter. That's Breath of Fire 4, or is it just Breath of Fire? Just Breath of Fire. 4 is not that, so never mind. Could not care less about this, but it's interesting that I have it. From Russia with Love. 007 specifically. Is it... Which order is it? This says From Russia with Love 007. Not... I'm just going to do 007 : From Russia with Love. Game's in there, that probably... Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Is in there. Probably works. Lego Star Wars. Probably works. I said 5 more. I don't even know what number I'm at. We're just going to keep going for a little bit because this isn't taking that long. This is Harley Davidson Motorcycles Race to the Rally. Race to the Rally. So far, the longest title we've had. I didn't even check what's in there because I kind of don't care. It is. Maybe I did check. I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is not the version I would want to play, but it is Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Bam. Probably in there. Yes, it is. In there, Resident Evil, Code Veronica X, which is not one of my favorites. Probably works. Games fell over. Destroy All Humans 1. Destroy All Humans. Not 2. Is in there. And it probably works. Games are falling over. Man, this is a mess. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I never heard of it. But it probably works. Dragon Quest VIII. This looks gnarly as heck. Also, what am I looking at? What? This says Dragon Quest VIII. I may have said 7, but that says 8. That says Final Fantasy 12. Those are not the same. Dragon Quest VIII is not in here. But that's strange because I think over here I have yet another copy of Final Fantasy 12. Why do I have 2 copies of Final Fantasy 12? I don't know. I actually need to take a look at this because if that's a weird scenario here. I mean, it's a little scuffed up, but it doesn't look unusable. All right. Didn't see that one coming. That's a strange one. And it's weird because it says playable demo of Final Fantasy 12 in it. So unless this is a demo, but nowhere on this disc does it say it's the demo. So I suspect it's not. That is a bizarre, very, very weird thing. For Dragon Quest or for Final Fantasy? I suspect you mean Dragon Quest. This is a gnarly case. This was not my game. I believe this was my friend's game, and I have no idea how I ended up with it. But it is jacked. I don't know what the box art looks like. I know what the disc looks like. This is the demo booklet. This is the manual for the demo. So, I don't know. Very, very weird. But, hey, Final Fantasy 12, I have options for that one. Tim's here! And Silver Drop's here. Sorry, Silver Drop. Let's talk heavy metal. I'm kidding. I haven't kept up on anything, so. There goes the keyboard. That's in there, so that probably works. Oh my goodness. So, Final Fantasy 12 in there, bam. Grand Theft Auto I was in the box. I have it. Probably works. Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is not a game I will ever play, probably. I didn't even check to see if it was in there. I'm a dirty birdie. Come on now. I'm glad you're alive too, Tim. I'm not employed, but I am alive. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is in there. Star Wars Battlefront. I don't know if it has a colon. None of these have colons on the box, but I gotta put the colon. Colons are great. All right, this bag is nearing its conclusion. Red Faction II, which is probably in there. Yes, it is. Oh. All right, this one I'm actually interested in checking out. Just Killzone, which is in the box, which means it probably works. This one I don't care about at all. Ford Racing 2 specifically. That's when they really found their stride as a series. All right. That all PS3 games. We don't need to add right now because those aren't retro enough for me. I know there are some very high profile games that are sitting around somewhere in this building. They've gotten destroyed or stolen, or I threw them away or something. But I could have swore there was more. Oh, no way! That's my childhood memory card. My actual childhood memory card. I would die to be able to look at that, to see what was on there. That's awesome. I'm really upset that there are certain games that I cannot find. I'm going to pretty much just dump out this bag and see if they appear. But I suspect not. I mean, those are PS2 games in spirit. Remasters. Ports, or whatever you want to call them. I want to find one of them so I feel like I'm not nuts. Also, I just had the PS2 versions of Sly. Here are all the PS3 versions. That's interesting. All right. Is that really it? Oh, what a mess. Grab the controller that got lost in the river. This bag. We got the PC version of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for some reason. I don't even know what that is. Turba. And the PC version of Sim Mania, which I've never heard of. I mean, I clearly have heard of it because I have it, but I don't know why it's here. That's very upsetting. There's at least 4 games I expected to find that I did not. Well, I made a big mess. I think that's going to do it for today. And we're probably going to be done cataloging, at least for a little bit, until we start doing the cartridges. The cartridges are actually what I'm worried about, because those suckers, yeah, they have issues. There was the 3 Resident Evil games on PlayStation, which I guess I don't really care about. I can play those on PC. And Final Fantasy VII, which I also don't really care about, but I kind of wish I had them, because I know I have them. Don't necessarily care about them for the sake of our stuff, but for the sake of my sanity, I kind of was hoping to run into them. I also think I have Final Fantasy VIII somewhere. And that one I would care about, because I don't have that anywhere else. Now I gotta find the mouse. There it is. Okay. Oh! That's gonna do it. I guess. Yeah, if it's here, I'll find it. If it's not, well. I mean, there's always the donate option. I can set up that thing. People can send it to me. Because I'm broke. I ain't buying nothing. Okay. I guess you can call it a comeback, because here I am. We went live. It's official. And I have no job. So there's really no reason I can't do this again very, very soon. And I might just pick a day and say, like, okay, we're doing a 6-hour stretch of Legend of Dragoon, and then I'm going to do that for like 5 days in a row, just so I can get that out of my life, because I don't necessarily want to play it anymore, but I also can't fathom giving up having played this much of it. Hey Arnold agrees. That's not his name. His name is Arnold. His show is Hey Arnold. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will... Well, join the Discord. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't even know if the link still works. Discord.com. Nope. Nope. tinyurl.com/Randy-Discord or tinyurl.com/Randy-Discord if you want to join the Discord. I don't think that's going to work right now, Tim. It broke, and I don't know why, and I haven't fixed it. But I appreciate the appreciate the effort. We'll get all that stuff set back up, because why not? Why not? Got nothing better to do. Subscribe, follow, all that other stuff. I'm not good at this anymore. Not that I ever was. We'll see you next time. I'll let you know. Join the Discord and find out when. See ya. Bye-bye. There's the link to pay me money.